most people cook flower crabs completely wrong. But you don't worry. My grandmother taught me that the secret to the ultimate crab masala isn't the crab at all, but it's how you toast this. Now dry roast these spices and dried chilies in a pan over low heat until fragrance. Add the fresh grated coconut and stir constantly until it turns almond brown. Please let it cool, then blend with 2 tablespoons of water into a thick paste. To the tomato puree, add spice powder and salt. This actually creates a strong base foundation for your crab. Okay, now we'll be needing 3 to 4 small crabs for this recipe. Pull the center triangular flap and gently pry off the main top shell into exposing the inside. Discard the grey gills on both sides and wash them clean. Finally snip off the pointy edge of the legs, pull off the legs and then half the body. Now, give all the pieces a thorough scrub with rock salt and a deep rinse. Then, use your knife to give each large claw cracks. Heat 4 tablespoons oil in a pan and toss in finely chopped onions. Saute patiently over medium heat until they turn golden brown. Stir in the ginger garlic paste and cook for 60 seconds or until the raw edge is completely gone. Remember the masala base, pour in the prepared masala now. Stir well and cook this mixture until the oil begins to separate. Give a quick stir and time to add roasted spice masala into the pan, with some water of course. Stir vigorously for 2 to 3 minutes. When the masala looks thick and concentrated like this, slide the clean crabs into the rich masala. Fold them carefully and pour in some water again. Pop a lid on and let it steam on medium-low heat. After 8 minutes of cooking, take off the lid. Crank the heat up slightly for 1 to 2 minutes. When the masala dries, add some coconut milk and stir in briefly to mix. That's it, you're almost done here. Turn off the heat and in a tiny separate tempering pan, heat just 1 tablespoon of oil. Flash fry green chilies and curry leaves until they blister and crackle loudly. Pour the sizzling oil directly over the roasted crab masala. Garnish with a shower of fresh coriander leaves. All you need now is just a mountain of steaming white rice to soak up all that ultra glossy gravy. You know, I'm so curious. What is that one nostalgic dish that instantly takes you back to your childhood? Comment and let us know the specific dish and who used to make it for you.